End of the week highlight happened about a half an hour after the open. They rally in. We had some some resistance up in here. But what was key is they had this context of a fight. All right. And then they jump out of it, but they come into resistance and they had some buyers that couldn't get it to go higher. Another thing we look at is some shorts who said uncle. So there's less shorts in the market. Always remember this equation. If indeed there's less shorts, there are less buyers. If there are less buyers, price has a chance to go lower. Less buyers of anything, lower prices. Now, it starts to go lower, and then I mentioned the middle of this chop was like 4.5. And anytime through the middle is not arbitrary to really get things going. It's a head fake pattern. So you're going back and forth. You get the longs to get excited and the shorts to puke, and then they come back down. The longs are now pissed and the shorts are out. Makes it easier to go down effortlessly another few points. Now, this wasn't bearish forever, but it was a good 7 to 01, like a 6-point trade if you traded it perfectly. But every bit of 4 points, if you traded it imperfectly, at least knowing direction as far as that goes, and then being able to change your mind as you got back through here. And we talked about, well, couldn't hold the middle of this anymore. Bulls are back in control. And that's the pace, the tempo you want to walk through, identifying, reading these charts and understanding why a chart could show a head fake and what that dynamic means and how to execute resistance when you have it. Using order flow with correlations to execute your trades, your ideas, your opinions. Now, just now as I come onto this highlight, it came across the wire that a member of Vice President Pence's staff has tested positive for COVID-19. We don't break. It was 1175. Stayed there. Now started walking up. So some underlying strength in this market. If they could clear another couple areas, they could just grind up. One of those 2 hours later, we're 10 points higher. 2 hours later, we're another 10 points higher. So interesting inflection point around 10:30 with this news out of the White House that this staff members tested positive. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you Monday.